Greenhouse crops like tomatoes, bell pepper grows and yields at what condition? At high CO2, bright light, low CO2, low temperature. Well, we should know that tomato, bell pepper both are C3 plants. Tomato, bell pepper both are what? C3 plants. So, C3 plants, C4 plants vary in their CO2 saturation point. CO2 saturation means the maximum CO2 levels required for increasing the yield is called CO2 saturation point. So, CO2 saturation point is not same for both C3 and C4 plants. If you see the C3 plants, CO2 saturation point is 450 microliters per liter. Whereas the C4 plants, it is 360 microliters per liter. So, according to this data, we can understand that C3 plants require more carbon dioxide. C3 plants require more carbon dioxide than that of C4 plants. That is, at lower level itself, C4 plants CO2 requirement gets saturated. But C3 plants, that much carbon dioxide is not enough. It requires 450 microliters per liter. So by this data, we understand that C3 plants require more CO2. So what do they do in these greenhouses? In greenhouses, they keep up the CO2 levels higher and higher so that yielding can be increased in C3 plants. Then tomato, bell pepper both are the C3 plants where successfully the yielding was increased in greenhouses. The answer is here, high CO2 concentration.